Hi, I'm Daniela, and this is Jocelyn. Thanks for coming back to our channel.
Struggling with fertility is undoubtedly an emotional roller coaster for everyone involved. That's why in this video, we wanted to share some things that most people don't know about infertility.
We want to help by telling you 3 things we wish we knew when we were first diagnosed with unexplained infertility.
So let's get right into it. The first thing most people don't know is there very much is such a thing as finding the right doctor.
Many of the statistics that we found show that most people tend to work with their OBGYN rather than a reproductive specialist. That makes sense because your OBGYN is someone that you've developed a relationship with over the years.
Although your OBGYN can definitely help prescribe certain medications with conception, getting a reproductive specialist on board as well once you're diagnosed with unexplained infertility is going to help save you eggs and time and money.
It's important to do your own research and be your own health advocate. We are not medical professionals in any way, but the research that we have found shows that you should seek out a specialist if you're under 35 and you've been trying to conceive for over a year, or you're over 35 and you've been trying to conceive for 6 months. This information can be helpful when you're setting your own timelines and conception goals.
We share more about our experience with a fertility specialist in one of our other videos, so if you're interested, check out the link above.
The second thing that most people don't know about infertility is that a positive pregnancy test does not always mean a success.
Unfortunately, infertility doesn't just mean inability to get pregnant. It can also mean the inability to stay pregnant. So although those 2 little lines on the pregnancy test is our first very exciting goal, it's important to know that infertility adds a layer of complexity to your situation.
This isn't meant to alarm anyone. We just want to make sure everyone is aware so that they can be as proactive as possible throughout their entire pregnancy.
If anything, we hope this piece of information makes you feel confident moving forward in your pregnancy, knowing that there is that added layer.
We want to provide support to you in the ways that we wish we had it. And that brings me to the third thing that no one tells you about infertility: where to get support.
Understandably, opening up about fertility issues is extremely difficult. And because of this, not many people know that having a support system in place and talking about what's going on is essential for getting through it.
No one tells you all the things you have to deal with throughout this process. Getting medications, financial issues, plans changing, problems that may arise. Those things alone are enough to break a marriage or break a person down.
In an ideal world, those diagnosed with fertility issues would be given local resources and guided towards support. But unfortunately, not everyone has that opportunity. Remember, suffering in silence is never the answer, and a great first step would be reaching out to your healthcare providers to see if there are any fertility support groups that they have.
Some other ways you can find support are therapists or psychologists who specialize in fertility issues, acupuncture or other therapeutic treatments. There are also some apps that I've seen that specifically introduce you to people that are in the same life stages as you. It's called the Peanut app, but I think there's others out there as well. It's like Tinder, but helping you find friends in similar life stages. People who are trying to get pregnant, people who are suffering with infertility, things of that nature. Also, you can join online groups or follow people like us on social media who are going through similar situations.
You certainly don't have to share your whole journey on social media like we've decided to, but opening up to a friend or someone who truly understands what you're going through can have a really big impact, maybe even more than you realize.
Through us opening up and sharing our stories, I've had a few friends come forward and share their stories with me that I didn't even realize were going through the same things that we were. So now we have like a group of people that are like confidants and friends, and we always touch base, like see where they are in their cycle, what's going on with them, and how we can support them just as much as them supporting us.
And for those who have reached out in those instances, we want to thank you for your bravery, opening up and letting us know what's going on.
Checking in with others on their conception journey also helps pass the time and makes you realize you're not alone, and also takes like the direct pressure off what's going on in your cycle.
Although there's probably a few more things that most people don't know about infertility, we hope these 3 things are a soft launching point to ease into the emotional roller coaster that is infertility.
If nothing else, we hope you can find support from this channel. We encourage you to subscribe if you haven't done so already.
And stay tuned for our next video where we share more trials and tribulations of modern day conception.
See you soon!